Overall, for a sticker tattoo, this is a banger.
I think that's as bulletproof tattoos can get.
From strategy to specialty, these coaches rival each other in every way. Today, you must tattoo in one of the coaches' completely opposing specialties, black and gray or new school. The subject matter is entirely up to you.
Nice.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo.
I've only been tattooing for about 2.5 years.
I am still in the honeymoon phase of tattooing. With inexperience comes drive, passion. These guys have been doing it for 15 years. They don't have that new, loving feeling about it. That gives me such an edge against them.
I'm gonna go beat all their asses and they're not gonna see it coming.
All right, should we get into this?
Let's do it.
Let's take a look at these tattoos.
That's mine.
Outline looks very crisp. It's not tonal. It's a very slick tattoo.
All right.
Who wants this artist on their team?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, that is so nice to hear.
Let's bring up the #1 ranked tattoo. Congratulations, Angel. Coaches, why should this artist pick your team?
That is 100% a great tattoo.
But you can't do this tattoo.
You're so full of all you do is just talk.
You've got a target on your back right now. Every one of those guys is looking at you. I know how to work around that. I'm known for strategy.
Angel, which team do you pick?
The team that I pick is Christian.
All right, go ahead and stand by your coach.
Awesome.
Let's bring up the 2nd ranked tattoo.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tiffer.
Honestly, your application is probably one of the best of the day.
What you need, both of us really can offer. So we've already got #1 draft pick. Let's turn it into a winning team right off the bat.
My gut is telling me Team Clean.
Go ahead and stand behind your coach.
Bad choice, bro.
Oh, see, here he goes. Always running his mouth.
Let's bring up the 3rd ranked tattoo.
There we go. All right, move aside, guys.
Congratulations, Chris.
I'm gonna go with Christian.
Yes.
All right, step over with your coach.
Hell yeah.
You have 6 hours to tattoo a clock, and your time starts now.
My strategy is 100% playing it safe. I'm not gonna give her a crazy, gnarly dream catcher when it doesn't have to be. It needs to be simple.
Smart man. You don't gotta make all those perfect circles. You don't gotta get all chromed out.
I didn't want to bite off more than I can chew.
Stuck to what I know and what my mentor made me always do.
Some of these people here are trying to show off, but I gotta remember I can't be showing off right out the gate.
Why reinvent the wheel when it was done right the first time, you know?
Tony,
This tattoo has a really slick look. It's a beautiful, soft effect. The different textures you put in the feather are very nice with the little pepper dots. Overall, man, it's super clean tattoo.
Thank you.
Tiffer.
I love the drawing. I like the fact that you can put things together and be creative on the fly. I really like your ability to softly fade solid color to nothing but open skin in the little ropes that the nuts are hanging from. A little bit of open skin in the leaves plays really smart.
Thank you.
All right, guys, time to determine a best tattoo of the day.
I love Tiffer's. Tony's tattoo is genius because he made lemonade out of lemons. Look how far simplicity will take you. I'm going with Tony.
I'm gonna go with Tiffer.
I'm gonna go with Tony.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Tony. Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo an image out of anything but what it is actually made of. And your time starts now.
Show your brother how it's done today, huh?
Yep. I've been on a steady incline. I'm definitely doing a lot better than my brother.
But he's gonna take 100 grand from you if it keeps up like this.
He's still ugly, though. Yeah, I can always get plastic surgery. You're gonna need it. Now I have to do a watercolor tattoo. I hate watercolor.
You could take some of these pieces that you have that are splattery, and I would just tail up. I'm the watercolor specialist.
That's cool.
Of course, they won't give me your tattoo.
See, I do watercolors. This is how you do it, blah, blah, blah. I'm saving this tattoo.
Kind of like edge that. That's usually what I do to get that nice, like, drippier look.
Kyle, let's start with you.
I like the composition of this. The ingenuity shows here by constructing the bouquet out of the crystals. And what speaks to me here is the quality of color application and the quality of line work. Clean is clean, and this is clean.
Thank you.
Tiffer.
Here we go.
Musical notes, piano keys, furry maned lion.
What do you do, man?
Got it. A lot of ingenuity in this tattoo. Musical note for the eye, the cool whiskers coming off on the bars, the mouth between the drum and the tambourine, and then using the neck of the guitar to frame the lion's nose. It took a strong artist. The job was well done.
Thank you.
All right, guys, who had the best tattoo of the day?
For me, Kyle's tattoo. Good color play, it's crisp, it's clear. I go with Kyle.
Tiffer got handed the worst collection of elements to create this lion, and I see ingenuity there. My vote's for Tiffer.
My vote's for Kyle.
Yeah, bro. The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Kyle.
Great skull picking.
All right, Team Clean, you have 6 hours to tattoo wristbands, and your time starts now.
You good?
Imagine if this is here.
Yep.
And you rotate. It's now here.
There's no way that's gonna work.
I have definitely spaced the composition of this design.
The top one being symmetrical would work fine.
Right.
But you have to figure out a way to do those two other elephants not symmetrical.
Because of the way that the skin stretches and skews on the rotation of the arm, this thing is not gonna look like what it is, and that's a up. I think we need to scratch the symmetrical idea. I have to completely start over. If I do not get my together, I'm not coming out of this.
Tiffer, you good?
Yep. With this super simple design, I'm feeling much more confident in what I'm doing.
Tiffer.
I like this tattoo a lot. It's gonna be timeless, it's classic. I like the way the mandalas are simple, but they're illuminated. The way that you take the black and show the little soft details in that tiny little face plays really well.
We just went clean, simple, readable tattoo.
It's confidence in knowing that your tattooing is gonna hold up to be able to deliver something this simple and remain in the game. For that, I applaud you.
Thank you.
I want him to up so I can rip him up, but he just doesn't.
All right, guys, we got to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
Well, the simplest one of the day, being Tiffer's, is simple and clean and clearly legible and really strong. I have no problem sending a message that good, clean tattooing prevails.
My vote is also for Tiffer.
Tiffer.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Tiffer. You have 6 hours to show creativity tattooing a difficult part of the body. And your time starts now.
Everybody's doing pretty good. It's early, though. I'll catch some ups here pretty soon.
I don't think you'll catch them in this boot. Team Christian thinks that they threw me a curveball with a foot tattoo, but I'm killing this tattoo, and I know I'm killing this tattoo.
Yeah, that's a tough tattoo, man. I dig it.
Trying to get us that jury of peers, dog.
Tiffer.
Great application. Black and gray shading is really nice. You have really dark blacks, medium tones, you have light tones, and you have open skin. All the different values in this tattoo really give it depth, and it really lets each part of the tattoo be legible. The drawing fits just right. This is a great tattoo, man.
Fix those knees so you can carry us on your back.
For me, it's a no-brainer. Tiffer. You're crazy to think otherwise. Definitely going with Tiffer.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Tiffer.
Awesome.
All right, artists, you have 6 hours to tag team an epic battle scene. And your time starts now.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
Do it.
Go ahead and stand up for me, bud.
Christian's team, they're going small and black and gray. Like, how adaptable is that?
I like it.
Beautiful.
Come on, we gotta get this stencil going.
All right, man, here we go.
God damn it. Go.
I think our battle scene's gonna work to our advantage. The fact that it's full color and so big, so powerful.
Well, I'm good to start if you are.
We've got a dragon coming in, blowing fire onto a knight. We've got knights on a horse that are charging. This thing is crazy.
Who's next?
Tony and Jimmy.
They're not even gonna be done with lining. Whatever they don't finish, you guys have to.
Home stretch, man.
Tony, right in here.
Very well?
Right by the sword, yeah.
Right here?
Yeah. Holy cow. Oh, God damn it.
This is so nerve-wracking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Yes! Boom. Boom.
I'll say that both teams swung for the fences, and it's got to be a hard challenge.
Technically, I think there's a lot of great work in Team CLEENs, but overall hitting this challenge, the scene, the consistency, the adaptability looks really strong in Team Christian. My vote's for Team Christian.
There's no debate for me. I'm going with Team Christian.
Yes.
Good job, guys.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Team Christian. You are all safe from elimination. Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo a galaxy in an everyday object. And your time starts now.
I've never tattooed a galaxy before, so I'm so nervous. Can I help you?
Nope.
Christian's definitely a snake in the grass. They've been targeting me, like, over and over again.
You know Christian can smell blood when it's in the water, dude. If it comes in here, I feel bad about telling him to on sand.
He's trying to get in my head, but I'm not gonna let it work.
This is gonna be black and gray, this is gonna be color?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pretty much everybody on my team is mad at me, and I genuinely do not care. One of the first things I was told when I started working in a tattoo shop was never trust another artist. I didn't come here to make friends. I'm here to win for myself. I'm gonna try and make you proud, Christian.
You make you proud, Chris.
Kyle, let's start with you.
Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. For this particular challenge, this hits it. Technical application in this tattoo is pretty strong color-wise. Your blends and your transitions of the colors, the sparkles, and the little highlights that you get really make this thing come alive.
But your line work just isn't consistent. If you go from one tooth and you look 3 or 4 teeth over, it does look a little different.
You said you were gonna school me on line work, and look at how many busted lines are up there. You had 6 hours, and that's what you produce? Don't school me.
All right, Kyle, thank you.
Let's just let them do this.
Chris.
I love the drawing. It's very slick, very simple. You kill it on solid color saturation, the shading in the horse, top notch.
I love your take on space. You made it consistent and illustrative.
I think this kid's just starting to realize how good he really is.
Well, whatever's happening, the trajectory you're on, keep doing that. It is time to pick a winner. Judges, who had the best tattoo of the day?
Chris stands out.
You couldn't line up 10 people that would look at Chris's tattoo and go, that space.
Kyle does have a skull made out of space.
Well, if you compare these lines to Chris's lines.
Okay, but then look at Chris's space and look at this space.
I like the fact that it's illustrated to match the style of the drawing.
Final decision?
Kyle.
My vote's for Chris.
Are you kidding me? For space?
I gotta stick with Chris.
Boom!
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Chris. That means this week, Team Christian, you will form the jury of peers. You have 6 hours to tattoo a naturescape, and your time starts now.
Tiffer.
What's up?
No, man, just checking out.
I have been on the top this whole competition, and I'm still in my head every tattoo I go into. I'm nervous, but I'm not gonna let this affect my ability to do a solid tattoo. He can come in here all he wants. It's not gonna shake me up at all.
Tiffer.
Beautiful tattoo. You really see the dimension and the depth of the road winding back. I love the negative effect of the trees framing it out.
I also really like that you were able to use your shading in the mountain range in the background to show the curvature of the mountain itself, as opposed to just a silhouette of mountains. You can really feel the landscape of something that far away.
Strong outing for dimension and for technical application.
Best tattoo of the day, who takes it down?
Tiffer.
I mean, you can't deny that mountainscape and that soft light that's breaking through.
Shadows are wrong, though. The sun is behind the mountain. It's not going to be as bright.
It's a good try. It's a haze. It's not a sun.
That tattoo is perfect.
My vote is for Tiffer.
My vote is also for Tiffer. The best tattoo of the day goes to Tiffer.
Runaway train, my friends. You guys better take a wheel off that thing.
Okay, artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo a mermaid, proving your artistry. And your time starts now.
TJ hasn't done one single tattoo that his canvases actually came in and said he wanted.
My canvas originally asked for a colored gothic mermaid, but not only am I a pretty good black and gray artist, but I'm probably a better sweet talker.
He's doing black and gray too.
Team CLEEN hates the fact that I change color to black and gray pretty much every time.
I actually really like this thing. I especially like that contrast, how it just pops.
I'm just trying to play this smarter, not harder.
Deepening up that part, like you said.
Okay.
And I brought a little bit more flesh tone in, not a lot.
Okay. All right.
Not enough to make it weird.
Yeah, don't get too crazy.
The judges in CLEEN have been hammering me on going overboard in all of my designs.
So I'm just gonna reel in my artwork and literally let CLEEN take the wheel from here on.
All I have to do is everything I'm told so that I can get to the damn finale.
Turk. Risky move to choose this pose, but you pulled it off really well.
I commend you for not doing an archway that she's looking off into with a castle behind it, because I know it was on your mind, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I really like the illustration of the hair. Shape of the body is nice. You keep a very consistent line weight through this, and the color saturation is really nice.
Well, you guys said punch it up, man, and I'm listening.
100% my favorite tattoo you've showed us so far.
Thank you.
Best tattoo on your team.
TJ.
Beautiful work in the shading of her torso. Beautiful work in the face of the eel. Then you get up to this crown that's lost in a sea of just craziness with black shading and then a black background behind it.
Background's not black, it's gray.
Doing this hair in this style on this part was a bad choice.
I tattoo this way.
It's just messy.
How's that messy? There's blends in there that nobody else is gonna do.
The problem that I have with the hair is simply this. The outline of the eel goes all the way back to the side of her head and behind her ear. It looks like the eel's wearing a fur coat or whatever the it is. This hair needed to come over the top of the eel completely, and that would have changed the entire look. There's areas of this tattoo that are phenomenal. If you can do that eel to look like that, and you can make that mermaid face that's the size of my goddamn pinky look like that, then just finish it out. Your backgrounds are gonna eat you up. That's gonna send you home. It's coming one way or the other, Christian, and that's the guy.
I get you.
That's probably who you should be protecting.
I'm not gonna give you a background no more. You're getting outlines all day.
All right, guys, who had the best tattoo of the day?
Well, do you see anybody besides TJ and Turk?
It looks finished, it looks clean, it looks saturated.
TJ's tail is better than most tails. The face is better than most any face.
I need a final decision.
My vote's for Turk because I like Turks, but it's also sending a message to go simple. You're right there.
I'm going with Turk.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Turk. Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo a Japanese temple, and your time starts now.
I would normally approach this with a heavy background and pulling the contrast out, but the judges want just a hard outline around everything to where it looks like a sticker.
I actually really like that you're putting a line on the outside of it. I think it's gonna pop everything forward.
Yeah, the total opposite of what I've trained myself to do.
But for a one-shot piece like this, dude, like, it's gonna look dope.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I realized I should just do exactly what they're asking for, and I can still do me inside the outline. And now that I know what I need to do, this is full speed right here. Ain't no horn on this ride. You getting ran the over.
TJ.
And I really like the way you put this design together. You have a lot of items that are forced together here in an appealing way, which is the definition of composition. A lot of detail. I feel like everything in this tattoo is legible. You have a very constructed border with your cherry blossom branch that actually is a definitive end to a tattoo, and it is a design.
I told you, no more backgrounds, doing outlines.
For me, it's a clear win.
Who's the clear win?
TJ. The creativity on the spot and having a focus and idea in mind works, and that, for me, takes it.
Going with TJ.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to TJ. Team Christian, you will form the jury of peers. You have 6 hours to tattoo a reflection, and your time starts now.
How's Tiffer looking? Is it detailed?
It's not like crazy detailed. You have more opportunities for detail.
My biggest threat in this competition is Tiffer, but further along we're getting this competition, it looks like Tiffer's starting to lose juice. I don't know if it's his competition's getting to him or these tattoos are just getting a little more difficult. Either way, baby, don't leave your throat open, because I'm coming for it.
You take it back to back, that's gonna be just a kick right in the teeth.
It'll be worth it, I can tell you.
We're cruising, man. It's looking real nice. I'm super happy with it. I usually play it safe, but at this point, you gotta swing. I'm gonna make the goggles a little bit more ominous. What do you think? Cool. My father came over here from Mexico, and my dad is one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my entire life. With his hard work that he's instilled with me, I'm here to do one job and one job only, and that's win and take the title home to Reno.
Tony, you doing good?
Yeah. I'm gonna swing today.
I'm doing fine, dude.
Yeah, it looks great. Detail, detail, detail.
Tony.
The brightness of this piece and the boldness of the outline with the clunkiness of the style of the goggle all work to your favor. The shining moment is the third lens and that magnified view because it adds another dimension to the overall piece.
The word of the day is detail. You really went in there and detailed those little buildings, each one of them, and you really did capture the cityscape in the reflection here. This is one of my favorites of the day.
Thank you.
TJ.
Hey, y'all. It's a beautiful woman. The little details that you get in the face are nice. I like the eyelashes, her lips, the structure of her nose. Her hair's nice. The reflection in the mirror, it's definitely the sad face, so you weren't held accountable to have to do the exact same face.
Thanks. All right, guys, who had the best tattoo of the day?
I love that little third lens clock tower. I think that's cool. But I feel like TJ's really sells you on a reflection.
He sells it because she's holding the mirror.
But he does hit detail, how small that face is with the tears.
I like both of the tattoos, but I thought Tony's definitely has a lot more technical errors than TJ's does.
Okay, then I'll chime in on the other side for TJ's. If you're gonna tuck that eye back on the 3/4, you're gonna see a little bit of that cheek down to the chin. There's an anatomy
What
detail.
the are you talking about?
It's just a detail.
Detail is that you can't do detail without muddying it up. That's the detail.
TJ's just looks more bulletproof to me.
Or my vote for TJ. Going with TJ.
All right, guys. The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to TJ. You have 6 hours to tag team a tattoo representing power, and your time starts now.
All right, guys, let's get this going.
Are you set up, ready to go?
Yeah, we got a stencil.
Not yet. They got to get the line drawing together.
They're still doing their drawing, so we're good, man. Are we just gonna scratch the first hour?
You cool with that, Tiffer?
I'm not worried about it.
We all work fast, so we are using our first hour of tattooing to make sure that our design is bulletproof.
I'm all about books and everything, so getting a book tattoo, that's cool for me.
I just want to start it.
Get over there and pull by the collar.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hurry the out.
Somebody find like a really meaningful equation.
What are you worried about, Chris?
Time. You're worried about time? Yeah, and that says something.
Chris, it ain't helping me tell me to hurry when I'm drawing as fast as I can, bro.
I got one thing to do today. Get the clean line work down. And I can't because they're over here talking about a bunch of nerd. This is ridiculous. Definitely no reason for all the lines and the rays for the light bulb. We got slow people on our team. Putting a ton of lines in ain't a smart idea.
Just gonna slow you down?
Yeah, it's gonna slow us down.
It's one printing right now.
They ain't gonna listen to me, so I'm not even gonna bother wasting my breath.
I'm just gonna go in easy every time, as easy as I can.
So that first hour, they had the 2 fastest liners up, and they probably didn't even get half of it done, and then they put the slowest dude in. Really? He's not gonna do much.
Once again, switch them up, guys.
Let's go.
Do your thing, guys.
Not only did we put power in our tattoo, but we defined it. It's knowledge.
I don't like to be cocky or be a dick or anything, but I'm feeling good.
Yeah, no, I figured that.
How you feeling?
Truthfully, iffy. They're just like, every 5 seconds, they want to talk about, oh, what else are we going to add? What else are we going to do? Nothing. Leave it alone.
I like the idea of doing whatever this true gold is in that eye.
That's you, bro.
It's not that difficult.
Time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
If you look at outline to outline, Team Clean has a very strong, solid outline. If you look at color to color, Team Clean has a really strong, solid color. On the technical side, Team Clean gets it all day. Team Clean.
The best tattoo of the day goes to Team Clean.
Awesome, man.
Okay, artists, so you have 6 hours to face off in a head-to-head grudge match, and your time starts now.
All right, brother, come around real quick.
Killer. Yeah? Doesn't get much better than that.
One of my friends showed me how to do this kind of I just don't like doing it because it's so tedious. And I like being simple.
It is tedious.
It seems like it's a pretty close race, and Emma's actually doing a pretty good tattoo. So just make sure you're bulletproof, dude.
Yeah.
No questions.
I love watching head-to-heads.
Yeah.
This might be the most tense day I've ever had.
Today, all of you had to face off in your own grudge match. Let's see how you did. Tony and Tim. Tony, you called out Tim. Let's take a look at your tattoo first.
First off, I like the layout and the fullness of the tattoo. It has a nice shape to it. One of the areas that I think is kind of weird is going to be the red belly, red hood. You get a little unsaturated. Overall, though, I think the look of traditional in this is solid. I like the style of handle you did. I like the ribbing on it. It has a pretty heavy look.
You got a strong outline here, bold, simple, legible. Tough tattoo, man. I really like it.
Thank you.
Let's move on to Tim.
The black in this tattoo is very nice. You're definitely solid black, you're definitely saturated, you're definitely up to your line. Your red seems to be very saturated. You do have a very clean outline on this. I just wish you had a little bolder of an outline. A bolder line would have pushed this thing a lot further, made it a lot tougher, a lot stronger. As far as hitting the style of the traditional, you sticking with just black, red, and yellow, you showed us that you can just do it solid and clean.
All right, guys, time to determine a winner.
I wish Tony's red was that solid, saturated, punched-in red that Tim had. But as far as the dynamics of the drawing, Tony has a little bit heavier, bolder look than what Tim pulls off. I'm leaning towards Tony.
Overall, the whole look of the tattoo, I also side with Tony.
The judges have decided the winner of this grudge match is Tony. Congratulations, Tony. That means you are safe from elimination.
You made me work harder than I thought.
All right, man.
He has my respect.
Next up is Tiffer and Amanda. Judges, it's time to determine a winner.
Illustration versus illustration, I like Amanda's. My vote's for Amanda.
Thank you.
Tiffer's application is pretty amazing on this thing. My vote's for Tiffer.
I love Amanda's effort. She comes out and shows strongly. Tiffer, with all of the light colors, has zero debate about what everything is. Tiffer.
Congratulations, Tiffer. That means that you are safe from elimination. And Amanda, that means that you are up for elimination.
No problem.
All right, next up, TJ and Chris. All right, guys, we have to determine a winner here of this head-to-head. I am very torn here because I love the HD section of TJ's that shows every little detail in the reference. But overall, Chris's tattoo looks complete within itself.
Looking at photorealism challenge, for me, I'm leaning to TJ.
I was leaning more towards Chris just because it did have an overall more finished feel, but I don't think that in any part of Chris's tattoo does he actually portray the real shapes that are there.
TJ does show photorealism, without a doubt. My vote's for TJ.
My vote's for TJ.
Congratulations, TJ. You are safe from elimination.
Thank you.
And Chris, that means that you're up for elimination.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Tony, Tiffer, and TJ. You are safe from elimination. You have 6 hours to tattoo an animal portrait, and your time starts now.
I'm an artist at the core of everything that I am. I've always been creating my own work since I was an apprentice. I'm not copying a photograph. I'm super nervous about this tattoo because it's realism, and you just have to be more concerned with being exact than just creating.
Looks great, but how are you feeling on time?
All right, a little pressed, but...
Because you've got to make that match that quality now?
Yeah.
I think I'd simplify the hell out of the face.
Cool. This thing is taking forever, and I have the smallest tattoo.
Tim better get done, or he's in big trouble.
So slow.
It was painful watching the goddamn stencil.
He peels them off just as slow as he tattoos.
Yeah.
What's up, Clean Rock 1?
He's coming to see the legend over here.
Oh, yeah?
Historically, in this competition, the day that people will get to do the they want to do, they normally go home. I'm about to rewrite the books today, though.
Watching Icon in action.
Hey, both of y'all right now?
I'm trying to show that nobody in this house can do what I do. Because I'm TJ Poole, goddammit.
TJ. This gorilla has kind of an innocent, soulful look to it, and I really do think you captured that look.
This tattoo definitely shows a lot of hyper detail, precision in the face. Every wrinkle is so magnified. I like the choices that you made here to leave this nose really stark light and not overshade it so that it illuminates the face a lot, because it really brings a lot more light to a very dark subject. It's strong, it's very legible to what it is. Definitely my favorite tattoo I've seen you do.
I appreciate it.
Tim.
What's going on?
Smallest tattoo of the day, but man, you hit it right on the head. That dark black fur texture like that is really hard to pull off. You've got a lot of different tones in this tattoo. Solid black, a little bit lighter, all the way down to your softest grays. The details are amazing. Precision was key in this.
You show a side of you that's probably really scary for the back line. This is what we're looking for here, someone who can do everything.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, guys, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
For me, a runaway train is TJ. The pits of the nose, the pits of the eyes, the wrinkles, you can touch and feel that tattoo.
TJ does a great job, no doubt, but I am personally leaning towards Tim.
Both these guys really killed it. Tim really makes some smart choices on how to do that dark fur. My decision is Tim.
What? TJ. I'm going with Tim. The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Tim.
I'm very shocked.
Would you like to explain to us why we're wrong?
No?
You have 6 hours to tattoo another artist's line drawing, and your time starts now.
Did you give me all this line work on purpose?
Oh, you know I did.
I sacrificed a lot growing up so that I could chase this dream of racing professional motocross and supercross, and it has taught me a lot.
Not to F you over.
Oh no, I got that. How to be mentally prepared for anything. You can't be afraid of somebody that's better than you at the track.
Yeah, dude, you're killing it. You're doing this exactly the way I wanted it to be done.
I have that mental strength that a lot of people do not have. I've been training for this my whole life and I didn't even know it.
Tiffer, you're next. You got called out by Tony and had to tattoo his line drawing.
I love what you did. I love the tones, the blue face, the way that you're able to punch these blues in and use that stronger, contrasted, deeper blue in the nose and recess the edges of the nose to bring that mouth forward.
That skin break on the cheeks is in the right spot. Shouldn't that be higher?
It's not realistic.
The way it's lit is weird.
But you're looking at it from a realistic standpoint, and that's the stylized, neo-traditional.
Overall, for a sticker tattoo, this is a banger.
I think that's as bulletproof tattoos can get.
All right, guys, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
Two strongest tattoos for sure are the one that Tiffer did and the one that TJ did.
Why isn't Tony among the top?
The area in the neck where the purple is kind of out of place for me. The blanket, if it's gonna be that strong of a highlight, why would the highlight only hit the red and not hit the blue stripe?
For me, this is the third runner-up, only because Tiffer and TJ, I'm sure of everything I'm looking at, no matter what the color play, but we are critiquing on design and tattoo, so when you take both things into account, that's where it takes a dive. This is a tough one, TJ, because you don't have an ear. I'm not a fan of the drawing at all.
My vote's for Tiffer.
My vote is for Tiffer.
Tiffer.
The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Tiffer.
Thank you.
I'm loyal to Team Me. I love CLEEN, I love Tiffer, but the bottom line is there's only one check and I'm cashing it. I went with a really badass warrior Viking skull. This is a representation of me.
That is badass, dude.
I got warrior blood running through my veins. This will win. I will put the whole $100,000 check on black, saying that will win. I am faster than Tiffer and TJ, and I think that's gonna be our advantage.
I hope Tony and Tiffer are killing it right now.
I can guarantee you one thing, that Team CLEEN's taking this home, and it ain't gonna be Tiffer. Do the straight up tattoo on black outlines, see it from across the street.
The legibility here is what really sells the tattoo. I love the color play in this. Having that color contrast against the blue on the skull with that hot orange and red really make this thing jump out. The outlines here on this tattoo are beautiful. Every outline on here is the same width, the same thickness, one hell of a sticker.
What's really impressive throughout is the application. You've got these gray tones that are hard to get smooth, and they are smooth throughout. You've got colors that are bright. You've got blacks that are deep and rich. This is probably your strongest tattoo we've seen from you ever, man.
Thank you.
All right, guys, this is it. The judges have decided Tony. You do have what it